Hey everybody, I'm Bob Schizzais. I'm President and CEO of LEAP, Lansing Economic Area Partnership, and this is your region's economic development agency. We're going to have a great interview with Erik Larson, Executive Director of Impression 5, as Impression 5 unveils the SMASH project, which is a partnership with Michigan State University, Facility for Rare Isotope Beams. It's Accelerator City and how it relates to kids. Let's go over and talk to Erik Larson and hear the amazing connection between our entire diverse community of our region to a big, incredible, high-tech machine at MSU. What's that all about?
Can you tell us a little bit about this exhibit and kind of the journey to get here?
Sure. This is really exciting for us because we take a lot of pride in building our own exhibits, and it takes a lot of work to do that. So we're standing in front of SMASH, a nuclear adventure, which is the product of about 20 months of work that we've worked really specifically closely with the scientists at the Facility for Rare Isotope Beams on campus of Michigan State University to build an exhibit that helps people understand the research that's being done. And so through that process, we learned the process the scientists use and what they're trying to do research on and what it means for us down the road as far as what impacts it'll have on our daily lives. And then we boiled all that down and we created a collection of about 10 to 12 components that allow you to experiment with acceleration and collision and fragmentation and identification, all these really wonderful science concepts that we want kids to think about doing as they become scientists in their everyday world.
Obviously this is a highly collaborative exhibit. You mentioned partnering with FRIB and kind of other community partners to make this happen. How do things like this not just teach children about science and about all of these awesome things that are happening, but how does it really feed into that ecosystem for our region?
Yeah, it's a really great question. The more and more that we've been through projects like this as a Science Center that have a collaborative kind of effort that not only have different sponsors but then different influencers in that group. So in this scenario, of course, we worked specifically with nuclear scientists. You truly start to learn what the other sponsors are really trying to hone into. And I tell you what, more times than not, it's about workforce development. It's about creating an opportunity to have kids think about STEM careers, about things that they can do right here in their own hometown. Where do you get the training and the schooling to do that? And that's been another really great example of this. A big piece of the SMASH exhibit is about equity and identity within STEM education. So demystifying what it is to be a nuclear scientist. You know, nuclear scientists aren't just old white guys in lab coats. There's diversity there, and so one of the things that you see in this exhibit are several videos where you're talking with real scientists that are working in that facility now, and they don't all look the same, and they're not all from the same place. And I think that's a really great thing to celebrate, and I think what happens in that is if you have a little girl that's in that exhibit and she sees a female scientist, it may not mean that she becomes a scientist, but she knows that that pathway is there. And exhibits like this can really help that belief kind of evolve, but also help our sponsors and partners understand that that's important to do.
Yeah, so it's not about just giving kids a cool experience, it's about preparing the next generation of leaders, it's about making our community stronger and kind of like developing all of these moving pieces.
Absolutely.
With something as simple as a science exhibit.
Yep. And all those things that you just said happen, and they happen even when people don't think they're happening.
Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the LEAP Weekly email newsletter so you can get all of this great news directly to your inbox every Friday. We'll see you next week.
So this week we're acknowledging Capital Area Michigan Works, a great member and partner with LEAP. We work together all the time on quite innovative talent development kinds of issues to help our businesses that are here and to also help recruit businesses that aren't here but will be. But I do want to take a personal moment here. Edythe Copeland is the President and CEO of Capital Area Michigan Works, and she is my vice chair. She has been an incredible partner, a leader. She has really led a lot of initiatives and cutting-edge new programming and developing far even better programs with our talent development, workforce development of our region. And Edythe this week announced her retirement in June of 2020, so it's big news. I will really, really miss Edythe. She's been an incredible partner with LEAP, and she's done a lot of good and made a big difference in our community. So there's a lot of time in the future to say congratulations and thank you properly, but I just wanted to mention that little bit of news today.